Automatic transfer messenger. Relationship out there. Live chat on, I can be on. Move. Alright, here we go. Okay, I had to. Alright. Okay, baby girl. Now try it and see what happens on my YouTube channel. I should be live right now, and then leave a comment or something if you can. Love you. Down here. Down here. Ooh. All right. Here's my cat. Jumped on the table again. Sky. Hey, Sky. Hey, girl. Hey, pretty girl. Hey. What you doing? Say hi to folks. Not today, huh? All right. Get off the table. Get off the table. There you go. Guess we'll just have to wait and see how many people are on this thing. I have not a clue. Just, if you want to say hi in the chat, say hi in the comments. Welcome to live. Remember to guide your privacy a little more. There you go. There you go. Say hi. What's up, everybody? See what is up in the comments. Leave me a comment. See what I go on in the comment section. Welcome to live chat. Remember, to guard your privacy and about it. The birth leadership by showing your support. There you go. Let's rock and roll today. Drop me a comment. Let me know if anybody's out there. All right. How the kids doing there, honey? How the kids doing? They doing okay? That's good. Don't talk about our cats. We call them kids. They're our kids. So, tried to raise enough money to get some cat food for them, so they don't have to do that shelter. Food's a hard one. It's better than nothing, but try to give them a little wet cat food every once in a while. If y'all could donate that, that'd be greatly appreciated. If we can donate a couple dollars there a month to give them some good stuff. Food is got to stretch between me and my wife and 7 cats and 2 dogs and 4 kittens. 6 kittens now, but yeah, they're strays. People drop them off. They're idiots. I drop them off on their heads and their asses in the street. See how they like the cold. I got a couple of cats that are outside cats that refuse to come in, even though mine are all female inside. There are 2 males outside, but these females gang up on them. They don't like them too much, but so I let them sleep in the car sometimes, and I got a little shelter out there for them. Some hay in there, and him and his buddy out there, they sleep in there. They wait till we get up and go outside. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's DK. Hey, we're going to DK's house. It's breakfast time. Sometimes later in the afternoon. Yeah, probably about 2 or 3, and they'll come out there and, hey, it's lunchtime. And then about 8 o'clock in the evening time, it's, hey, it's evening time at DK's house. Dinner time. So they come around then. And then they go in their house and they stay the night. But cats are great, dogs are great, animals are just great. That's Tiki, he's the only male. We got to get him fixed. He's the one that created him. He's the one that got us there 60 more kitties in there, so we got to get him fixed real quick. We can help donate some money. I think it's like $175 to get it fixed or something like that. If you can help donate some money down there to DKNEWS60 at Terre Haute. On my PayPal, that'd be great. Again, my PayPal account's same as my new channel name, DKNEWS60 Terre Haute. Any amount would be great. You know, buy me a cup of coffee. I'll take that every once in a while. But you know, a little bit of cat food, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be great. My cats would really appreciate it. But anyway, because they're doing things that these animal shelters are not doing. We're at Terre Haute, and I tell you what, they're no good here. I'll badmouth them all day long. What they told my wife, said she was hoarding 4 cups. They gave her 2 cups and said that we were hoarding. 2 cups and feed 7 cats, and we're not hoarding it. We're doing your job for you. But it is what it is. But I'm not going to say the lady's name, but the next time I go up there, I'm just going to put her on video and let the whole world know what a butthole she is. So. She's a new employee out there. She's going to learn real fast. I don't know what the deal is. The only reason she has a job is because of the stray animals. And she needs to start doing her job. Lord. Hit the thumbs up and that like button. It kind of helps your logarithm, help me get a little bit of monetization. If I get up to, I think it's 1,000 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours, I can start getting monetization that way. That'd help out a lot. And then these cats and dogs fed. Helps me a bunch out there. You don't get paid much doing YouTube live. You really don't. But hey, I don't complain. Every little bit helps my butt. Yeah, 50 cents a quarter, shit. Even if it's even a dime, hell, to me, a dime is more than what you got 20 minutes ago. So, but I don't know. As I do PayPal, I'm about getting cash app, put a little screen on there because I can't get my a PayPal link. I don't know why they won't let me put a PayPal link on in my comment section there, but anywho, that's the way it is. We'll figure it out. And I guess for the time being, you just have to type it in manually. This is just like you'd be sending to somebody else your money or funds to your PayPal. If anybody ever asks you for your password for your PayPal, you don't need that. The only thing you need is the only thing you need when you send somebody money to a PayPal account, folks, and there's scammers out there, is your email address that's attached to your PayPal account. That's the only thing you need. Okay? You don't need to give them your password, your 10-digit PIN code or whatever. You don't need any of that stuff. If they're doing that, they're scamming you. I don't care what they tell you. The only thing you need to send money is you type up you know, their email address is attached to the PayPal account, and it'll come up, and you just type in how much you want to send, and there you go. It'll ask you family and friends or business or whatever down at the bottom. If you just put it as family as friends, they don't charge you anything. It's immediate. And you can put it any amount you want to, from a penny on up to $100 or $200, $500 or $1,000 or whatever, you know. But yeah, that's one thing I like. That is there's no minimum and there's no maximum on that. But yeah, just make sure you'll see my American flag. It says, "In God We Trust," an American flag in my system, and that will let you know too that that's my PayPal account that's going into, not nobody else's. Millman's got that on there. So, but anyway, I'd appreciate it. Again, the link is in the description there. It's the same as mine. It's my YouTube channel account, DKNEWS60TERREHAUTE. But anyway, I think just found out Trump just got Greenland. Just got Greenland. I figured Canada to fall first, but yeah, they're stubborn, I guess. But yeah, we just got Greenland. We're going to start sending bases over to Greenland now. So we're going to get that out of the way. So I guess it's kind of our territory now, our 51st state, I guess. And around about where a territory like Puerto Rico is, Guam, and the Philippines, like a territory, not really a state. But if you think about it, they're kind of stupid when they do that. The Greenland should have went ahead and became a 51st state, because they're going to get a lot better off becoming a 51st state than just a territory like Puerto Rico. Because in Puerto Rico, they really can't vote, but they don't get any federal funds either. So I was like, yeah, that's a wash on that. So they're better off becoming a 51st state than they are just being a territory. Anyway, I'll be back in 2 and 2. Well, thank you very much. All right, we're back here. Take a little break for a minute. There you go. Well, you would think, in all actuality, that they'd probably go for Iceland, actually, even though Greenland is ice and Iceland is green. But I would think they would go for, next strategic move would be to go for, to get a hold of Iceland and make them a territory of the United States. They're right next to each other, even though they're in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean up in the North Atlantic. To me, it's obviously a lot smaller country than Greenland is, but it's just one of those things where it's like, well, it's pretty strategically placed too. Because now we got Greenland, we're getting ready to get Canada, and you got ice in there. That whole northern will be very well protected. There wouldn't be any way to get to the United States because we're coming up through South America. I don't think that's going to happen because Trump's taking care of business down there too. We're taking care of business down there too. But anyway, I don't want to get too political on this first really mentorship of our first lengthy lie, but everybody's got a right to their opinion, and if you could leave in your comments what your opinions are, that'd be kind of cool. I mean, just kind of see where everybody's at. Just don't degrade nobody because they believe a certain way. I don't like that. We're not here to degrade. We're here to find out the truth and what way to go with it. I watched a movie one time. It's called Falling Down, and the guy in the movie says, "Well, he lied to me," and then the cop said, "Yeah, they lied to the fish." And that's sad, but let's hope this video is not in vain. It doesn't become a long short. But it does sound live, and I just cannot tell how many people are actually watching. There's no comments coming up, so I couldn't tell you how many there is coming up. I don't have comment section on there now, I guess. So, there you go. If somebody help me out, let me know how to leave a comment section up on my end. It'd be great. Leave me a thumbs up and a comment. Go from there. Anyhow, you probably see. I think you can see it on your end. I just can't see it on my end for some ungodly reason. The YouTube holds it off for about 1 minute. I'm having to go to private until I set it to public. I had to read them with my live streaming to reenact everything, so to speak. So, but I get a lot of information from other YouTubers, and they actually get the receipts out. There's a couple of YouTubers that don't get the receipts out. By receipts, I mean proof of what they're talking about. And I don't have a lot of things. I could tell you how to look it up, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, prove me wrong. Look it up, I tell you something, look it up. Do it up for yourself. I'm not going to, why should I lie about something I know somebody's going to fact check me anyway? It's like, kind of stupid to lie when they're going to fact check your buddy, so it is what it is, but that's, to me, it makes for an idiotic YouTube channel. You can lie or they get the clickbait. I hate clickbait. I really do. Like you get a stimulus check, $200 a month. Trump said, okay, ASAP, February. They're gonna get that shit in February, dude. I'll tell you when you're gonna get your $200 a month, okay? Whenever Congress approves it, whenever Trump says it's a done deal. I'll let you know, hey, for sure, you're getting it. I'm not gonna lead you to believe every 5 minutes and put a clickbait up there about your stimulus check that you're not receiving it, or you'll come. Well, now there's a new way of doing it. I don't know. I get so tired of looking at that crap. It's not even funny. That's why I try not to publicize too much of the same stuff over and over again. I might give you little updates on like Greenland or Iceland, what they're taking it over, or Canada. Excuse me. Folks, wrong pipe. Alright. Alright, but anyway, get back to that clickbait. It's kind of annoying, it really is. Or they talk about, or they'll pull a fast one on you and try to say that it's very misleading what you're trying to look at. And then all they do is talk about, well, they're talking about it. Well, yeah, they've been talking about it for the last 6 years, people. Okay, come on, give me a break. And you're bringing it up every 5 minutes on your YouTube channel so you get clicks on it. I like that too, but I don't want to get my audience so annoyed at the same thing over and over and over and over and over again about what they're going to get or not going to get. That I lose you guys. I'm just a regular old dude here, trying to make the world like everybody else is. Got some news, we got news. But I'm not going to repeat the same thing over about stimulus checks. If I got news that's actually good news about it, I will let you know. Right now, it seems to be, which I'm very well aware of, you probably already know, and that Trump wants to use terrorist money to send out the $200 checks. I think it started out with $5,000 a piece, and then, I don't know, 800, 600, and flip-flopping around, but they try to get $200 for the American people. And I believe he said it's going to be capped to a certain income. In other words, not everybody's going to get it. If you're making $1 million a year, you don't need that $200, $2,000. I'm sorry, dude, but it's just for the lower income people, which I agree with. If you're making that kind of money, that's like chump change to everybody, but but it's going to be capped, I believe, toward a certain income level. I do not know what it is. It's $175,000, $250,000. I do not know yet. If I get word on it, I'll let you know. I do know there's a couple other things out there that if you have a child that I believe I think it's 10 years or younger, that Hewlett Packard is actually giving I believe it's a $250 scholarship. And Trump has a program set up for the newborns that are born in 2026. Any child that's newborn in 2026 will get, I believe, it's $2,000 a year up until they're 18. Do not quote me on the $2,000 a year, but I believe it's $2,000 a year up until the time they're 18 for their I can't remember what he called it now, but that's what Melania Trump wanted. Actually, Melania Trump is a deal there. And there's also a I have to look at and research exactly what they call it, but that's out there for those are kids that are born in 2026. Now, if it's like I believe that they're 10 years old and younger, that Hewlett Packard has actually put up a $250 scholarship bond. And I believe you have to look that up. Hewlett Packard bond for $250 for your child under 10 or 10 or under. But that's, that's not a great deal of money, but hell, it's better than nothing. By the time they're 18, they could do the bond and buy them a car or something, or go to school. To say with that $2,000 a year, I mean, if you take that $2,000 scholarship fund, he let that roll over to an IRA or to some kind of a funding account, to stock market exchange. 18 years later, that's going to be a lot of money for them kids. So, but you Google it, find out, and let me know what y'all think about that. And and for the orphans, or actually, they're not orphans, they're for they have another one out there. It's what do you call it? Foster kids. It's for foster kids. Okay, there is a program for foster kids. That when they turn 18, and this is what I like about it, because foster families cannot receive this money. Foster families are getting paid for taking care of them kids. Okay, a lot of them are lying their ass off. A lot of them are doing it for the money. A lot of them, but there are some out there that actually are very good at these kids. But this is for the kids that are in foster home. If you are in a foster home and you are turning 18 in the year 2026 or after, you will be receiving a grant to go to school, college, or university. This is Melania Trump's doing too. So look that up, folks, and find out that's actually a big one. It's for people that's in their foster care program. They're getting ready to get kicked out of their foster care parents' house because they ain't getting no more money for take care of them. But it is money for you, the foster child, to go to college. That's tuition, it's room board, and everything. That is a wonderful thing Atlanta Trump is doing for them, and I think it's wonderful. But again, this is for foster children only after they're turned 18. Because that way the foster parents can't get a hold of that money and say, oh, yeah, I got that money. Yeah. No. This is for that child you've been taking care of. Yeah, you've been living off of him, or her or whatever. But anyway, I think it's a pretty good program. There's a few good programs out there. But anyway, the tariffs that Donald Trump was talking about, where Congress is trying to say it's illegal. Look, we've been getting scammed for years out these freaking foreign countries. I think the tariffs are great myself. Now think about it, the crap and shit they're pulling off, that's from a different country. Eat a can of beans. Good God, they grow them here in our own backyard, for God's sakes. Jeez, we got stockpiles of food here in the United States. So, yeah, I'm not really that afraid. These prices aren't going to go up that much here, as far as your food goes right now. Besides that, you get that oil prices down, if gas prices down, everything else will go down with it. So, but, I think the tariffs are going to be a good deal on the effort to try to drive some of these prices down. And there's Congress that don't like that too much. Congress and the House is like, I don't know, idiots. they want that money for themselves. But there are other ways to get it besides tariffs, and they're working on that, I guess. But like I said, I'm not going to talk about every single day. I mean, maybe a once a week update if I think there's something out there that's real major that might turn flip-flop around or something like that. But, that's what's going on right now. There's tariffs and everything there. The way they're doing it, where they're trying to pass a bill for $200 a month for Social Security, disability, SSI, and veterans benefits. But that's, again, been going on for quite some time, and I'll let you know what's going on with that. But I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna grab me some dinner, and I'll may come back on about 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. Stay tuned, and hit that notification bell. You see my buddy come back behind me, but get that notifications on. When you subscribe, hit the notifications on and hit that notification bell. And I'll see you soon, and y'all have a good evening. And God bless all of you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience with me. This is all new to me. Hopefully I'm getting better at the live streaming now. If I just get the comments rolling up on the screen a little bit better where I can see the comments, that would be even better. Anyway, leave a thumbs up if you actually even see this video, because that's really telling me that it's worth me doing my time. So you'll have a good evening, and God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. God bless Donald Trump.